Greetings, fellow stonecutters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, episode 16, Marble Mine. One of the projects that I was considering is to do something about... Well, you know, I could probably do without having to update the barn just yet. Because I think if I would... It's probably worth waiting for another layer of walls to do an updated barn. Just because there's not a lot of space to work with here. So I don't think there'd be much reason to modify the barn as it is. I'm gonna try to make sure that... Oh, these end tables are good, that's fine. Ooh, another masterwork crate bow. Oh, and the slave built a pretty excellent end table. Cool. So they have a somewhat impressive shared domus. So this is for patricians. These are for our founders and our slaves. So the other thing I could do is this bathroom is for slaves only. All right, that looks about right. I can't believe you don't... Look at all the great bows we have. He's trying his heart out. It's just not... It's not been working out. It's brutal. Today I'm immune to your bad decisions because of the broken polling. Yeah, honestly, I would rather have the polling work. I'm bummed that it isn't. But, yeah, that's just the way it goes. I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of city beautification. So, to that end, we have all of these roads. One of the things I wanted to do is... I'm actually going to ignore the end of this road here. Because the barns here are all temporary, made of wood, intentionally, to signify that they're temporary. So I don't intend to keep this area the way it is for forever. That will be changed and modified. So back to city beautification. At least the entryway. I want to have like entryway curbs. Yeah. Maybe not out of wood, maybe out of marble. I just don't have a lot of marble on hand. There we go. And anywhere where flagstone reaches dirt for structures that are probably roughly permanent, I'm going to add curbing. Oops. And that was facing the wrong direction. Let's try that again. Oh, it did it again. I'm like clicking too quickly. So those are the only ones I'm going to put in for now, because I think the layout of the area up here is subject to change. The other thing about the packed dirt is packed dirt plus curbing. Well, I'll put some in just to see how it looks, but it might not look right. I suppose we'll see. The curb wouldn't go into the yard. The other thing I wanted to do in terms of city beautification is to improve the triclinium's recreation as well. So I want to put in a pool table, or billiards, and poker, which are the upgraded versions of the recreation buildings. But for that, we're going to need marble. And for marble, I'm going to want to set up another quarry. So let's update that as well. So I think I'm going to dig out all the iron back here and then backfill it to prevent infestations with marble. And then, knowing that we're about to use a whole lot of steel, I'm also going to want to mine up some additional coal, because our steel usage is going to jump. So I'll start smelting steel until we have 550. Oh, we have a Lupercalia is coming soon. Is that... Lupercalia is what? Outdoors, I think? Yes. That is the Sky Lantern Festival. Well, I'll try to be ready for that. Come on, polling. Let me down. One thing I like about the curbs is when it snows a lot, it really helps the area pop and look nice. Trade with Londinium. 31 authority caps. It's a 2.5 days travel. That's a lot of gold. I'm going to try to pull, if everything will let me. I'm going to try to pull you on Twitch. I'll give you 3 minutes to decide on that. So there's a poll up on Twitch right now. Should I supply the authority caps? It's 31 authority caps. If you're wondering, each authority cap is 25 fabric apiece. I do have that's 75 textiles. I have plenty of cloth right now to be able to supply it. So if you think that's worth the rewards, feel free to vote accordingly. And here's Londinium up there. But we have horses, so we should be able to make the trip faster than, you know, the 2.5 days that are required. Hypothetically. Rodace, thank you for the resub. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Soon to be a lot of steel. And this building will probably fit the same pattern as the last one. So we have the retaining walls around. This is quarryable for marble only. So I'm going to disallow the granite quarry and only allow the marble quarry. It is going to be heated. We're going to have the quarry platform. And then, expensively, we will have the stone cutters, the tool benches, and then the retaining fence. with a lit torch there. Alright, that'll work. Actually, to get this built, I'll probably need more granite. 400, actually, 400 granite should be enough. So I'm going to forbid that. Devil Strand is done. Let's go ahead and research cheese making. It's going to take a while, but I have a lot of milk and I'm not really doing anything productive with it. Alright, you guys think I should supply the authority caps by wide margin. So, next question, what reward to accept? So here are the rewards over there as reference, and I'll start a new poll about those rewards. What reward to take? So we have statue, relief, and jade, gold, goodwill. And what I want to do is go into the apparel here. So patricians are not allowed to wear authority caps. Slaves already can't. And then we want to make 31 authority caps. Make it out of cloth. Make it out of blue fur. Actually, not blue fur. Make it out of plain leather or cloth. One or the other. Cheaper stuff. They didn't say squat about the quality, so I want cheap quality. I'm probably gonna need more granite for the flagstone flooring. But it will be very nice to be able to cut either type of stone from two different quarries. So if I need more granite, we can just use the granite quarry. If we need more marble, I can use the marble quarry. That should make life a lot easier when planning out a bigger city. So these stone cutters over here should be for marble only. Do forever. And copy and link paste. And I'm going to have them haul. And then this is going to be, I'll delete the marble ones. This is going to be for granite. So then the stone blocks here are going to be granite only. And then the stone blocks here will be marble only. So we'll have a stockpile of granite blocks, stockpile of marble blocks up on the quarry platforms. I'm also going to want plumbing run over there so that we can keep it heated. There we go. And then just like the other one, we're going to do straw matting in the inside. And then flagstones, I think, in the doorway. And then we had curb here, here, and here. So I'll replicate that. Cheers! The last of the coffee. Are we friendly with Londinium? We are -9. And our natural goodwill brings us up to 20. You guys want gold as the reward. Copy that. How long does it take? I don't know how long they're allowing me to... So I might as well just make the authority caps ahead of time. Because I'm a little worried about the time they'll allow to actually source this stuff. Darius, did you actually... Oh, yes you did. Yes you did. I was wondering if you got around to that coal. to replace all the steel that we had. Because every time we do a new workstation, I suppose the hand tiller doesn't have its own tool benches yet, but every other facility has its own tool cabinets. So it's very expensive to ramp up industry. But I like it. I like the way it is. Mad Muffalos. Okay. Canius, get inside. Oh, Rogie. Sorry, didn't see you there. You better hurry, Rogue. Max, let's see, great bows. We have not yet sourced all our great bows, but Scipia here is an excellent, or actually, no, yeah, you take the excellent one. Beboat, you take the masterwork one. Elba, you take another masterwork one, and Maxis, you take a good one. And we're gonna go shoot some naughty Muffalo that think they could mess with us. Wow, 5 of them? This is angry buggers. These are great crossbows. They're basically great bows. Whoa! They were really effective. Holy moly, all the animals are dead. They're not even wounded, they're just straight dead. Deep cuts. Well, the road's nearly done. Am running real low on granite, so I'll probably need more granite to finish it up. Hey, the pulling's back. Fantastic. Hold on, I hit it. Next project. Nope, no, that's not what it's supposed to look like. The pulling is partially back. No, hold on. There we go. You vote on the next project while I work. Is it not counting the I think it should be counting. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Now, why is this not enclosed yet? Oh, there's just an open hole in the back. That would do. Oh, you know what? The colonist barracks domus is already done. Let me update this, because it just came back, but some of those projects were already finished. So I'm going to reset the timer. The colonist domus is done. The public restrooms and bathhouses is done. And the Pantheon is done. Okay. There we go. Here are the correct options. Sorry about that. So build a market forum, build guest domuses for visitors, work towards an insula, which is a villa or manor for senators, improve the defenses, improve the triclinium, improve the prisoner or slave quarters, build proper barns, city beautification, which is what I'm currently working on now, but I could do more of, or viewer suggestions that you guys come up with. And thank you for voting. How much more wood do I have? 800? Ah, that should be fine. Ah, nice. April showers. That's what we're getting right now. And the marble quarry is all set. This means that this should be normal marble. Done. Okay. Sweet. Now, all the marble that we're going to make for a bit is going to go into filling up the cavern here, the bug cavern. Which also means that we need to haul away this, like, 1100 iron somewhere. And let's focus on getting marble over granite. Alright, other things. I would like to start growing Devil Strand. So Bebo, that's going to be on you. It's a lot of Devil Strand that I'm asking for, but I think you can handle it. Also, we give away some of our herbal meds, so I'm going to grow the heal root first, and then the Devil Strand. We have Lupercalia in 5 hours, but I'll probably want to wait until it's not, like, raining. Because I don't necessarily want to make everyone miserable standing out in the rain. That sounds bad. Oh boy, all those Muffalo. The great rot-off. Maybe I'll increase the amount of food that we grill. Oh, wow. Right as the opportunity arose, it stopped raining. Let's do it. If you haven't voted yet, you have 1 more minute. And 2 options are tied, so wouldn't be a terrible idea to untie that if you're interested. The gods sent us sheep for Lupercalia. Neat. I guess we're having a lamb. Oh boy, but it was not a good Lupercalia, unfortunately. Well, damn the lamb then. Oh, well, okay. Damn the lamb. Got it. Got it. Didn't think it was gonna go that hard, but alright. So these guys are breachers. The Veil of Shadows is here. I guess they were jelly of our sheep. Aw, Ramude, man. And we are gonna build a market next. Build a forum. At least it's nighttime? Yeah, for now. Nighttime is definitely the dire Lycan benefit. Come on, Maxis. they... Oh, they are not coming this way. I gotta go engage. No, he has a wreath on. Oh, and he's down. Oh, one of them is a, okay, so they are breached. One of them is a wolf blood. Alright, what about you? You are Undergrounder Nibble Fast Walker with a bite scar. And then you, sir, have a damaged hand. You won't do dumb labor. Okay. Nope. Dire Lycan are shifting back. So they are trashing our triclinium. But we're closing in on them. And they're messing with Darius and Scipia's bedroom. Which I'm sure they're gonna learn to regret. And then these slaves capture some prisoners, and they're just carrying them for us. Alright, they're fleeing. They didn't make it too far into the base. But let's see. You are a Dire Lycan. See if we can't grab you. What are you? Baseliner. I think we killed the other Dire Lycan. Not that, like, we are prejudiced against baseliners or anything. We don't take... just because someone's Dire Lycan doesn't make them any more or less important. Okay, it's dead. Drop. Drop. Tend. Actually, what are their bleed timers? 17 and 9? Okay. Capture. Capture. Basically, no one got hurt. We had some of our buildings messed with, but all in all, they were insanely ineffective at actually doing any physical harm to us, which is good. I just thought they were going to zig, and then they zagged, and that's why I was not prepared for the southern breach. All right, 2 prisoners out of that. That's not bad. And Elba's like, haha, we got him! Party time! Oh, typical Elba. So Snake is unwaveringly loyal, and the other one wouldn't necessarily be a bad person to have join. Mining, construction, melee, shooting. Nimble, Fast Walker, Undergrounder. They don't really like being outdoors, but Fast Walker plus shooting is often a pretty good combination. They have a bite scar on their torso, but that doesn't slow them down. So Snake can only ever become a slave. What to do? Let's plan them one at a time. So how do we treat Tranlaire? Tranlanry, sorry. Tranlanry. So, keep as a prisoner for sale, enslave, grant citizenship, or execute. This is them again. It's also, if you don't have the heart to be voting for slavery, I will overrule you. If everyone's going to become a citizen, well, then you're going to watch me put my thumb so hard on the scale I'll break it. Just a little bit of warning, because the ratio of citizens to slaves have certain requirements, I'll put it that way. I'm not saying you have to enslave this one. I'm just saying don't constantly vote for, you know, free citizens, because it's not going to work out like that. Party was called off because they were exhausted. And all of our food got ruined because of the broken walls. Fiddlesticks. Okay, this is now an enclosed space. Nice and repaired. And the walls are fixed up. So there's a little bit of damage to the wall section over here. But not too bad. Ambrosia, what? This is 7, I think? Storyteller. I don't need more ambrosia. I'm not like an ambrosia fiend. Yep, 7. Okay, everybody's healed. That's good. Still some corpses around. Slaves. You might be tired or upset or whatever, but no, go clean them up. And Bebo, you can take one. You're not bothered by it. I told Bebo to handle the slave, and she was just like, I'll take a bath. Is that what you wanted? Like, not exactly. So the city beautification is done. You know, the curbsides that I had, and then the quarry is done. We still need to, like, fill in this so it doesn't become a bug vector. But you guys wanted me to build a form, so I'm going to update that. Or it's already updated. But looks like grant citizenship to Tranlanry. Got it. So convert first. And then the other one, Snake. So Snake can either be enslaved or kept as a prisoner. For sale. There isn't other options because they're unwaveringly loyal. And here they are again. So they are sanguine with a passion in plants, social and intellectual, but neither of those really matter for a slave. Because you don't get to be that. What is... Oh, the, like, hitching spot broke because of the raid. Got it. Oh, and our plumbing is down. Hey, slaves. Go refuel, please. Hot water is in demand. Did I move the trade caravan packing spot? Not yet. Wait, why are you drinking water from the pond? Oh, right. That actually brings me to one other thing that I ought to add in, which is a, Maybe I'll put it here. I don't think the slaves have a place to drink water otherwise. Okay. Looks like Snake is going to be a prisoner for sale. Got it. So, we're going to maintain only. A cold snap. Well, that's too bad. It's a cold snap, like, right at the start of the growing season, so it's really poorly timed, but that's just the way it is. How many of the authority caps do we have? So we have most of the authority caps already made, and I still have plenty of time to be able to accept the trade with Londinium for gold, so there's not really a rush to get the authority caps going. One thing that we could do is a conversion ritual for Tranlanri. The expected quality is relatively high, and I wouldn't mind attempting that. They're slaves, the pond is fine. I would agree with you, would you kindly watch? But I don't want them, like, running all the way over there. It's really inefficient. So it's not so much that I care if they're drinking out of the pond. It's more like I don't want them to take that much time out of their schedule to obtain water. If that makes sense. It's the same reason why I've been tending to them with herbal meds, so they can get back to work faster. It's not like out of the generosity of my heart. It's like I don't want them laying about in bed longer than they need to be. It's like you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. I'm definitely the put out honey. I mean, don't listen to the cackling. That's my current attitude towards towards their situation. So, a forum. Lest I forgot, I think a good place... So here's the thinking. Big picture thinking. This is sort of the inner sanctum, and I intend at some point to have multiple walls. So to have like a middle city and an outer city. Yes, meaning monopolizing a considerable amount of the map tile. The outer city would be farming and ranching and things of that nature. The middle city is, I think, probably the place I want to have a trade forum. Basically, I don't want visitors coming all the way into the heart of our town. It's just not a place I feel comfortable with them being. So it's going to look a little strange because we don't yet have, we don't really have the middle city walls constructed, but I want to build the forum market in the middle city area anyway, knowing that I don't want to have to physically move it, right? Like, if I build it in the middle city area, we'll build the walls later. Or at least that's the concept. So I think there are some other problems. One is there's a terrain affordance issue here with all this mud. And so I think what I'll do is I'll plan for the forum to be somewhere around this area, so that trade caravans can convene around here, and our goods can be sold around there. Eventually, the plan is to welcome visitors into our city, because the only way to demonstrate wealth, the only way to really gain influence amongst the three republics, is for us to demonstrate our wealth by, meaning inviting visitors purposefully, because without visitors, how can words of our illustrious city spread? You know, it's not going to be spread through trade caravans alone. And that's what a forum is mostly for. It's so that visitors can come and buy and sell their goods. Now, one weird thing about this forum is the first version of it is probably going to have to be enclosed in walls. Because if it's not enclosed in walls, it's going to be vulnerable to raiders. But eventually I want it to be an open market. But maybe not the first iteration because of the risk of it being outside our walls. So I just wanted to explain all of that because a lot of the choices that I make here are going to seem weird. And they're only weird because, because we don't yet have the infrastructure to really support the idea that I have going. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.